It's time for your first group assignment. Let's make sure that everybody understands the associated deadlines for all group assignments. Remember, everybody in the class has to complete the first group assignment and earn satisfactory credit in order to meet the criteria for the level 1 or the grade goal C students. Throughout the course, the grade goal of B students and the grade goal of A students will also have to complete additional group assignments. So let's make sure that we understand what's required here so that everybody is set up to succeed. You'll notice that on the calendar, there are various due dates or events related to each group assignment. As you read through the group assignment instructions, you'll also notice that there are 3 due dates for different aspects of the assignment. Let's briefly cover those so that you don't miss them. The first due date is for your initial response. These are your individual answers to the group assignment prompt questions. You have to post those on time, otherwise you're not going to earn satisfactory credit on the assignment. And group assignments cannot be redone or submitted late. You've got to make sure you pay attention to those goals and do your best in completing your initial answers. The second deadline for group assignments is your deadline for responding to at least 2 of your group mates. This should be constructive feedback, words of encouragement, or words in disagreement. You may respectfully disagree with somebody else's answers and try to clarify the nature of that disagreement. Remember, in a philosophy course, it's important to have a collegial discourse back and forth in the event that there isn't a consensus on an answer. It's only through this discourse that we come to an understanding of the right way of looking at something or a correct answer. So collegial discussion is absolutely essential. And expect disagreement. Not everybody's going to come up with the same answers, and in some cases there may not be a clearly right answer for any of the given questions. The third deadline associated with group assignments is the submission of the final set of answers. There's only one set of answers submitted for the group. Your group leader should submit that set of final answers. So it's important to establish very early on who your group leader is going to be. Don't leave this to the end and don't leave it unclear. Somebody needs to step up for each group assignment and volunteer to be the group leader. Those are the 3 deadlines and the ideas associated with those deadlines. Remember, these deadlines are posted in the calendar as well as the group assignment instructions. However, they will not show up as final due dates in the schedule or on your to-do list. You really do have to pay attention to the calendar and the group assignment instructions. I'll also be sending out announcements prior to the deadline for each of these phases, so make sure you're reading the announcements for the course. Good luck, go out there, satisfactorily complete this content, and you'll do just fine.